How's it going, everyone? I want to thank you guys for tuning into this week's encouraging message. As you know, each message comes straight from my Instagram page, Darshay Samuel, or at Darshay_Samuel, and each message is tied into biblical truth. With that being said, we're going to jump straight into this week's message titled, Know Your Worth, coming from a quote that reads, "A lot of people go back to what they know instead of going towards what they're worth. Know your worth." This quote has one key word, worth, and the definition of worth is good or important enough to justify what is specified. So, in order for us to understand our worth, we have to understand who we are and whose we are. Once we understand that, life becomes a lot better for us and we can expect better things for our lives. So, who are we? We are God's creation, beings made in His own image. Genesis chapter 1 verses 27 says, "So God created human beings in His own image. In the image of God He created them, male and female, He created them." So imagine a potter sculpting their project or their creation. The idea is to create something magnificent, something useful with a purpose to serve. The potter is going to take their time to make sure that whatever they create is fully ready to serve its purpose, down to the very last detail. If you guys look at a work of art that a potter has created, you can see all the things that go into it, down to the paint, the craftsmanship, all the details matter. Well, that's exactly what God did when He created us. Psalms chapter 139 verses 13 through 14 says, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it." So God Himself spent His efforts in creating us very special in His heart, down to the very last detail. So what can we expect? Now that we know who we are, who created us, who designed us, what can we expect? Well, Jeremiah chapter 29 verses 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a hope and a future." So therefore, being a child of God, we should expect good things and we should strive for good things. Things that God's creations deserve. So if you're in a toxic relationship or a job that you just don't like, people around you are bringing all kind of negativity, cut it off. If you feel like you deserve better than what you're getting, just deep down here, you deserve better. Don't settle. A lot of people believe, just because it's something that they're used to or they've been receiving that all their life, they can't get better, so they just go back. It's easier, it's comfortable, it's what you know. But that's not what we're designed for. We're not designed for mediocre. We're designed for good things, great things. So we have to get out of that mindset. Okay, I have never got this before, so I can't get this now. That's not the case. We have to dismiss that old way of thinking and go into what we're called to do or what we're designed for, and that design is for something good. So know your worth. Trust God and put your faith and your works to work, because knowing your worth sets you up for something far greater than what you could have ever imagined. Alright? So again, don't go back to the old way or the way what you're comfortable with or what you've been known to do. Chase something that you deserve. Go for what you are worth, and your worth is far greater than what you're thinking right now. I guarantee it. Alright? But I hope that touched somebody today, and I hope you guys can really apply it to your lives. Not just today, but apply it to your entire life. Every aspect of your life. I hope that you chase the absolute best, or you go for the absolute best. Alright? But I hope you guys have a blessed week. If you guys enjoyed this message, Like it, share it, subscribe, and spread the word. All right, you guys have a blessed week.